Hello there, I am Dr. Olympia Papagiorgio. Welcome to my channel where I talk about the intersection of music and mental health. I still have Jasmine circling around. Okay, if she joins us again, that'll be nice. All right, so let's jump into part 2 of Prisoners Round, and let's get started.
Right, to tell the truth, I really didn't want to make a video. But I really didn't want to make a video because I like the world to see the best part of me. Like when I started making this documentary, I was like, in documentary, video diary, whatever, I was like, yeah, we can do this, man. It'll be fine. But I was in a good frame of mind then, and I'm in a bad frame of mind now, but I promised myself that I was just going to carry on and do it so that people can see.
I remember dragging my knuckles across the floor until they were red raw and covered in blood. About a week before the shoot, I'd gone to get this tattoo that said "Sick Boy," kind of like as a form of alchemy, like not being a victim to my illness, just reclaiming it, being the owner of it, not letting it be the owner of me. And then I lost my sight, and I spent about a week in bed with this pain like an ice pick was being driven into my eye socket. And then with my one eye that could see, I looked down on my knuckles and it felt like a bad omen. And I wanted it off my skin and it felt like a curse. So I put my knuckles on the floor and I grated them against the carpet. And obviously, it didn't all come off. And you can see the places where I was rubbing it today. But I kind of like it. Feels sort of poetic. Take 2, Vincent's Tale, 3 months after the first attempt, after a big health crash and dip. But now I'm feeling like we're gonna get it. Because if we don't, I'm gonna get it.
Oh, Jasmine.
One by one become cold like the thunder.
Do you want it to get sillier, or do you want it to like feel like those moments are just randomly interspersed in it?
What do you mean those moments?
Like the moments with like Connor in it? Or...
So that night after the video shoot, I decided not to go to hospital. And I know a lot of people will think that was stupid, but I've spent so much time in hospitals, in waiting rooms for hours and hours and hours. I've lost count of the amount of hours I've spent in hospitals. So I was just like, I'm gonna power through. But I couldn't, because my body wasn't letting me.
Hello there. It is me again from the future. If you've been watching my videos, you're pretty used to these little interjections after I'm rewatching and while editing and all that. And I don't want to just skip on through to the next part. And to clarify, of course, I'm not speaking on behalf of Ren. I can never truly know what this experience is like and what he's experiencing. I'm not in his shoes. I can only imagine that someone going through this experience, must feel or likely feels a lack of control and a loss of control of what's happening to them. They're probably not able to make the decisions they would like to because their body is really dictating and making the decisions for them. The tattoos on his hands, like he mentioned, I want to be the owner, right? I don't want it to own me. And then all of a sudden his body has a reaction again and his life has to stop. I mean, it just must be incredibly frustrating to not have control, and you're trying to get these moments of control, right? You're trying to have a sense of control. You can hear and feel the pain in his voice as he's describing it all, that you're fighting with your own body. Your body is fighting with you. Yeah. So let's get back to it.
Strange going back to Calgary because I didn't expect to be there so soon. I've been home for 4 months and I was like fully prepared to like get back into life, and then life was crazy during that time as well. I just come off the back of this #1 album.
Yeah.
I do recommend latitudinal healing,
Yeah.
as opposed to Canadian or
British.
British, yeah.
It's complicated because obviously with work you want to be in the thick of it, but
There's always this compromise. People want to keep doing what they love to do,
Yeah.
knowing that what they're doing is making them sick.
Yeah.
And then you've got to make choices.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
That is a very difficult cycle to find yourself in. It's like the thing that you love to do can also cause stress, asks a lot of your body, asks a lot of your mind, of your energy. And then your body is telling you, your body is letting you know when it needs a break. When your mind is like, but I was prepared for filming. I was prepared for recording. I was prepared to share my story. I was prepared to continue this journey. And I can only imagine that it must be incredibly frustrating. And then at the same time, worrisome, right? And again, even like they said, this is one person's experience, right? This is Ren's experience and what he's going through and his choices and his decisions, not necessarily representative of everybody or what everybody should do. And I think that was an important thing to point out. And I am not speaking for Ren. These are just things that are coming up for me that I'm kind of thinking about. Yeah, I can only imagine just the frustration with your own body deciding for you. And you can clearly see for Ren, his work ethic is there. He wants to finish the thing he started. He wants to engage in the thing he loves. It's his job. It's what he loves to do. And then having to take a break for weeks, months at a time to heal. That's really difficult. That is tough. So you're always trying to strike a balance. It's like give and take, and when you should stop, and should I keep going? Should I risk it? Do I want to risk it? And then potentially, be out for months. Or what if I'm lucky this time and it doesn't happen? Where I don't have a really bad reaction and a night's sleep was helpful. And yeah, that's really tough. It's like I can only imagine, but it's also like I can't imagine, Yeah.
And what your main symptom is still fatigue?
fatigue, brain fog. It causes feelings of like anxiety and panic as well. Now that I've been on the antibiotics and I'm on the top dose, that's gone now. But before I got on them, I was like feeling just like a sense of anxiety, dread, just all the time for no discernible reason.
Oh, wow. That cut to the past, reliving the same thing he experienced. What was that, back in 2013? Or the same words, what he was experiencing it again for so many years. And
like a sense of anxiety, dread, just all the time for no discernible reason. Brain fog, confusion, depression.
Brain fog lifted a little bit?
A lot. Lifted a lot.
What's on the menu today?
Pills, mate. A serious amount of pills. I fucking love pills so much.
How many are you taking?
I'm taking 2 capsules a day.
2 capsules. Go to 2 twice a day.
I can up that.
to get all of these medications and pills that are supposed to help you, and how expensive that must be. And what if someone doesn't have the resources, but they also have the same illness, and just like all these thoughts are kind of running through my head. But we are really seeing what Ren is going through specifically in his journey with this, and that mind and body connection, right? You can see the impact between the two.
Spent about 3 weeks there on various drips, in bed a lot of the time. Put me on a bunch of new meds and antibiotics and stuff, and I was feeling pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie, like rough physically, but also just like I felt so fucking pissed off that I hadn't done that video yet. It's all I could think about, man. I just wanted to finish it. What's that? I'm gonna try and fucking defend myself here. Conor just smack me with that.
I forgot that they had to film the series that came before the song. I forgot about that part. So obviously they have to film all these parts too, not just for the music, but the actual story.
Yeah, maybe not as fast. Maybe just like boom. Oh, okay. Boom. Yeah.
I didn't realise how hard it was going to hit. I woke up, my fucking mouth sores and shit growing and shit's fucking me up.
What causes that? Do you know?
It's just such a high dosage of antibiotics. It's akin to like chemo without your hair falling out, really.
Yeah.
Because it's like lots of stress on your system.
Yeah.
And it feels like I haven't slept for about a month. And now I can just notice, I've noticed the weight's like falling off me. Because I've lost half the stone I weighed myself this morning. Spending the life in this bed. But yeah, I hope some of the vitamins and stuff will make me feel better.
So I remember we got a notification through that said Ren Gill had booked an appointment, which we thought was really cool at the time. Me and Joe knew of Ren from just busking around Brighton, and when he came in to breathe, he did not look good at all. Quite quiet. I could see he'd been going through something, which I know all too well. And I think on the first time he was in there, we left him in there for about 2 hours, and he fell asleep straight away, so I think he needed it.
It's a strange thing, like doing a new treatment when you've been sick for 15 years, because you feel like you want to hope, right? Because you wouldn't be doing this thing if you didn't hope. They would like offer some sort of relief, make you feel marginally better, but...
I keep looking for a cure, and I've done so much things. I've spent thousands of pounds. I spent thousands of pounds. I've gone to hospitals. I've gone to some of the best specialists in the world.
When you've been sick for that long and when you've tried so many things, what feels like everything, and then you just end up sick again, it's like that hope has been followed by disappointment so many times that to trust something feels scary. So in the end, you just feel like you're going through the process is numb because it feels too dangerous to hope. So you just do it. Like, I feel like a robot, and you just do it because like, what other choice have you got?
That's sad. And like you said, the hope being followed by disappointment. So then you stop hoping, but you keep seeking help. But it's like the hope diminishes over time.
And then I think Ren came pretty much every day for the next few weeks. And it was quite nice to start watching sort of colour get back into his face. And he became a bit more talkative and sort of more himself.
It's alright, it's okay. Feeling brave, gonna face this day.
I've got a little bit of a routine going on.
That's not forgetting, man.
This isn't for the battle, right? That's a secret.
How you feeling?
Good. Ready?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. And my eyes are not in searing pain today, which is nice. But
Who punched you?
what?
Who punched you? George!
You Ren. Right.
Hey.
Get out of my way, Brigitte. You're in the way again.
You're so mean. It's your time to shine now, boys.
I see this, not just from Ren, but from his team too. This kind of, like, you know, laughter is medicine and coping with humor kind of thing. Yeah.
Sounds tight.
What?
I'm gonna have nothing left soon.
You excited for the chaos to begin? Yes, you like chaos?
Me like chaos.
Sweet to see how much fun they're all having. That's fun. They're having such a good time.
That's all you gotta kiss, guys. That would have been so brave. I will phone me and your reactions. Oh, good. Very good. Oh. Excited Ren? Surprised Ren? Angry Ren. Both done.
Release days are a little bit weird for me. I've always had this thing where when I release a song, it doesn't feel like mine anymore as soon as it's gone. It feels like it doesn't belong to me.
Sick. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Not ready for that. It's the first time I've ever seen the final.
Oh no. Sorry, everybody. I don't know what is going on with it trying to load. Let me go back a little bit. Give it a second.
It's the first time I've ever seen the final video. Quite emotional.
So
Aw.
good.
Does that feel good?
Yeah. So we're here a year on. As you can see, still IV lying in my veins. The song's out after a very bumpy road. We got there in the end. We managed to get it out. And I guess, like, if I had to think of a word to summarize it all, it would probably just be gratitude and appreciation. That I think that when you have these stumbles and these falls and these roadblocks, it makes you appreciate when you finally get to that, the finishing line and get it over the edge, and it means so much more than if this had been a walk in the park, you know? And I think it also adds a layer of intensity to it that wouldn't have existed if it wasn't almost like, you know, like this was literally, without even making it sound dramatic, this was literally like my vision on the line, like my sight on the line. And I know.
Oh.
It, I feel, sorry, I feel so lucky to have music as an anchor in amongst those moments, because I know that a lot of people will watch this, right? And they'll think you're stupid, just rest. Just like take it easy because it's not worth it. But because of the nature of what I have, these things happen randomly anyway, right? They pop up anyway. It's just something I've got to deal with. And if I didn't have that anchor, and maybe if I'm looking after, like, because and anyone with autoimmune conditions can attest to this, you can be living like a saint and looking after yourself so well, do everything perfectly, and still these flare-ups happen. And so having this anchor and this avenue of like alchemy for me, kind of, I know, it gives me something at the end to go, I did that.
That's very touching. His emotional vulnerability is really beautiful to witness. He's sharing it with the entire world. His journey with this illness and his resilience. Yeah. It's very touching to see him share in that way, and takes a lot of guts to be that vulnerable with the world, knowing that people might judge, will judge, right? And that's what I'm saying. It's like you feel like you're doing everything right, you're doing everything you possibly can, and then randomly something happens to you and it's in the middle of the most important part of your year with something that has been healing for you, which is music, right? He called it his anchor. And to experience a flare up and then the need to deal with it, to face it, to treat it, stopping your whole life, and the back and forth in and out of hospitals. And yeah, I appreciate him sharing just so openly. How easy is it to take for granted our health, right? It's a reminder too, reality check. And like he said, he feels gratitude as well.
I think that's good, dude, sorry.
Yeah. That's fucking good.
Cool.
I've walked through the darkest days.
It's crazy because my whole 20s I've been ill. Like, I've forgotten what it's like to not be ill because I've been ill for so long. It's taken away my dream career from me, and I definitely feel like I'm missing out then. Like, my best mate who I played in a band with is now touring the world, and I could be touring the world if I didn't feel like sick.
Very sweet that his friend went and sat next to him and kind of gave him, provided some comfort, give him a hug. And it's important to have friends who allow you to be emotional and allow you to be really vulnerable with them. I think that's an important part of friendship. And being vulnerable with your team that's working with you, because they know they're there for your good days, they're there for your bad days, they're present in some of the most intimate moments for you and how you're experiencing life and the journey that you're going through. And very touching. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and decide to stick around, and I will see you on the next one. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.